Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Select Board Monday, October 30th, 2023. Wacoit Meeting Room, Mashpee Town Hall, 16 Great Neck Road North, Mashpee, Mass. 02649. Broadcast live on local cable channel 8. Stream live on the Town of Mashpee website. It is 6 p.m. and we convene the meeting in open session. I'd like to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I have a moment of silence, please? Thank you. First up, and actually maybe only up, new business. Discussion and approval of early voting days and hours for the November 28th, 2023 special election. Can I have Deborah Kay? Do you want to?
So we're here tonight to have the selectmen approve early voting beginning November 13th through the 17th, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Okay, so again, it's November 13th to 17th,
Yes,
from 8:30 to 4:30,
correct.
okay? Just out of curiosity too, is what is the last date that people can register to vote?
That is November 18th.
November 18th.
Our office will be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yes, it's a Saturday, but that's another new rule,
Okay. So 9 a.m. to
5 p.m.
So again, on November 18th, that's a Saturday.
Correct,
So the last time to register to vote is November 18th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday here at the Town Hall.
correct.
Okay. Thank you for that. Does the board have any questions with either one of those?
One motion?
Sure.
A motion to approve early voting November 13th through the 17th, 8:30 to 4:30.
I'll second.
All right, first and second, any discussion?
I do. I just have a question, and the question is with regard to letting voters know that the date of the election has been changed and early voting has been changed. So I think that, I know we did that when we changed polling places, so I just
Correct.
thought that would be part of this.
It's on the front page, Michaela, the enterprise. It's been on social media. It's on the Mashpee government channel. We will be sending out notices throughout the town news channel. And I would venture to say everybody in Mashpee knows that the change has taken place.
May I?
How about, would you be okay with this? Can I look for a motion to approve the voting times?
You have a
And then we
motion
can-
and a second.
Yes.
And then I'll take a vote on that, and then if you want, we can discuss the marketing of that, if that's good for you.
That's fine, thank you.
I just want to,
Yep, thank you.
all right. Any other discussion on voting times? Start off with Kaya.
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Yes.
Carol?
Yes.
And I'm a yes, so that's unanimous. As far as, Debbie, if you don't mind, just as far as what type of communication is going to be sent out so that people are aware of the communication to the people that already received ballots from earlier? Is everyone going to get a postcard, or is a postcard going to be sent to the household?
Everybody who submitted their applications prior to these going out got a call from me, and if they didn't get a call from me, they got an email from me. telling them that a new election would be taking place on November 28th. I also said that please take your ballot. If you haven't sent it back, please throw it away. Use it as fire starter in your fire pit, whatever. But we will be sending you a new ballot as soon as we get them. So all 47, 49 early EV voters were notified by myself.
Mr. Collins?
And I appreciate the town clerk. I was bugging her today about a couple follow-up questions, and we did receive emails. The hypothetical was, received a mail-in ballot for the 2023 special election. Since the special election has been rescheduled, or will be, from the 7th to the 20th, can I use the mail-in ballot that I have already received? She's answered that question. If not, will a new ballot be mailed to me automatically, or do I have to submit an application for a new ballot? She's already answered. But those answers I just want out there for public consumption, so we are crystal clear. And I thank you for all of your patience with the questions today.
No problem.
So are postcards in addition being mailed or not at this point, at this time?
It wasn't a plan of mine to do this because I'm already going to the Finance Committee for everything I've accrued. I mean, it's in the paper, it's on social media, it's the talk of the town. I don't believe there's a need to notify everybody, but if that's what you want, let me give you some numbers, okay? I have one quote, it's 32 cents per piece, whether we send it to the head of household or to every voter. My first quote is 24 cents to every household, head of household, and 39 cents to every voter. Okay, so this isn't a cheap process, but we can work with this. However, voter registration deadline is November 18th, okay? Both quotes have said it would take about 5 or 6 days to get the product delivered, all right? So November 18th, everybody's current, everybody's up to date, all the voters are in, have been registered. After 5 o'clock, we put in a request to the Secretary of State's office requesting a voter list that we can send to the winner of one of these two quotes, okay? But because it went in on Saturday, they probably won't process it until Monday night, which means we won't have that report till Tuesday. And now they start printing. We are now into 21st, I don't have my phone, I believe the 21st of November. So they require 5-6 days to get the postcard processed and delivered. 5 days. Now we have Thanksgiving and we have the day after Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if these two businesses are open on Friday. So if, for example, they are, then they still need to go to the post office, which means they probably won't be delivered before the election.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
I just want to clarify. So I heard what you said, and I appreciate the time you've taken. What I'm wondering is, we have a current voting list. Could we not mail postcards pretty much now to the lowest, from the lowest bidder to that current list, and then have those postcards here, so when people come in to register to vote?
They're not
up
coming
until-
in, Michaela, in person. We
I'm
see
thinking of
that
that Saturday.
rarely. We're talking about people who register through the Registry of Motor Vehicles, through departments that we're not allowed to know exist.
What if we just do what we did with the polling alert, head of household?
So What about the folks who register after the 18th of November? They
Well-
deserve to know about it.
Well, if they register on the 18th of November, I'm sure you can tell them then that we're voting on November 28th.
But you're talking maybe a half a dozen people that might come in the span of 9 to 5.
Right. Can't you just tell them verbally?
But I'm not talking about 5 or 6. I'm talking about the voters who come through online. We-
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
any way to do a robocall? Is there a price on that? Just to get the word out, and the other thing, on the town's website, I do see it announced the November 28th. If we could update with the recent information from tonight, have that put on there. And then I don't know if there's a capability of doing a banner across the front end, so you don't have to drill down on nothing. Like, soon as you go to the town's website, if there was like a banner or something that they could put on there that states the information we're talking about discussing tonight, I think that would be helpful, just so that as soon as you click on the town's website, the information's there. They don't
Yeah.
have to drill down to find anything.
I like both of those ideas.
We can do that, and also, we had an information distribution all set to go in draft form. We were just waiting for this vote, and the administrative assistant has it all ready to go. It's just a matter of tonight getting your vote before we put it up.
And just a point of order, can I have a motion to add marketing of special election to the agenda?
Motion to add to the agenda marketing and
Logistics.
logistics with informing citizens.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Not hearing any. Michaela?
Yes.
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 And I'm a yes. Just wanted to make sure we're covered on that. If it's possible, David, I love the idea of the robocall, and it's got to be a whole lot less expensive than your mailing, correct?
Correct. And you know something, talking about a banner, why can't we use our sandwich boards?
That was,
We can put some around town
if
at
we
the
can.
Rotary.
Great idea.
So if we can do the robocall, potentially the banner on the website, as Mr. Whedon suggested, and then also the sandwich boards wherever available, especially right here in front of the town hall. If we put them out sooner than later, I think it's going to get the message up, but I think that's a pretty
is a great
resounding,
idea.
get the vote out.
I like all of those.
Favorite explosion.
I'm still curious as to, with the voting list we have, how many, if we look at head of household, how many head of households are there actually? What's the
As of
total
this
cost to
morning,
get
there's
this out?
7,131. There are 12,865 current registered voters.
I just,
I mean,
If you want to do the postcards, you're looking at 39 cents to all voters, you're looking at 5,000. If you're looking to send head of household, with one person quoting, it was $1,720. But that's at 24 cents. The second quote was 32 cents either way.
Are those ready to fly, or you would have to design and everything? Because then we're.
I'd still have to design it.
We're right up to the deadline again.
The
Correct?
deadline to register?
No, to send out postcards.
Well, if you want them to get them before the election, they really need to go out like yesterday.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, my opinion, I love the robocall. I think that actually, that does a whole
Not
lot.
everybody likes them, but
Not everybody likes them, but at least they're going to be aware
we're doing our part.
something special's going on, because, I mean, postcards you get a lot of junk mail too, and I think you'll I think you'll make notice of a robocall, because it doesn't happen all the time, especially from the town of Mashpee. And the banner, again, if they're on the website, and plus the sandwich boards, I think, my opinion, I'm pretty happy with all three of those suggestions, if we can do all three.
I would also just, also update the website where the information lives presently.
We were
With the
doing that.
additional.
Yeah, that was one of the three with the banner I referred to, the banner with the
Points
website.
of exposure, right there. That sounds pretty good to me.
So what we will do subsequent to this meeting is obviously get it on the website, Facebook, try to do it in a banner format. Also, we'll get some signage out by the Rotary. And also, we're going to check into the actual display boards. I'm sure that the school would be willing to put it on theirs.
Yep.
I'm sure that we can try to track down another one, and then the robocall, plus the publicity that we've already received, I think we're in pretty good shape. But if you certainly want the cards added, then if you were to do that, I would suggest only to a household and not every registered voter.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that's even, excessive. I mean, if we're hitting it, like you brought up, we're talking robocall, a banner on the website, banner on social media, sandwich boards. We asked the superintendent to post it on the digital board. We're hitting them at every, I mean, you can't help but notice something's going on, I mean, I don't know,
I'm not opposed to the postcards. I think head of households, the cheaper version is $1,700 on an election.
Right.
I don't see that as being a huge excessive
It's a lot less than what we started with.
money, yeah. But I mean, in addition to, I'd support that as well, I mean, myself. So then we're hitting all the marks, we're doing everything we can to get what messaging we can out, understanding it's we're up against a time crunch.
I'll also get a public service announcement out on MTV,
there's another one.
who I know is back there listening.
And the chamber will put in their newsletter for the locals. And the senior center usually,
They're published.
right,
Maybe Mashpee TV can do a banner as well.
that's what he,
Yeah, on their website.
All right,
So the only thing I need instructions on with the clerk is what you want to do with the card.
Do we need a motion to approve the head of household card?
Are we all in agreement with robocall, banner, sandwich board, ask the superintendent to go on their board, chamber, or also ask Mashpee TV to help distribute, besides social media, and
Chamber, I didn't hear that.
I did, I said.
Carol just suggested it.
Okay.
She puts out a newsletter every week through email.
And the question is, do we add a postcard, or is that excessive? I mean, just by changing the date, it cost $1,000 just to change the date of the election as well, but
I'm reminded of council when he was here with us, I think it was just last Tuesday, talking about making sure that there's no confusion. And in thinking about that, I would go all of these routes, but to let voters know. To me, $1,700 is,
That's not all. I have to have new ballots. I'm still ordering new ballots.
no, I understand, we've already voted on that. What
Right,
I'm
but the
talking
cost
about
is
the
starting
postcard.
to,
This is in addition to.
I understand that. Yes,
so
I
I'm just
know
trying to
this-
be
I know this-
fiscally responsible and say, maybe we don't need to do that where we have all these other, and like the town manager said, it's everywhere. I'm
right.
surprised that Lambert hasn't had a field day with me.
so everyone on the board's in agreement with the robocall, the banner, sandwich board, schools, Chamber, Mashpee TV, correct?
Yes, we have.
The only thing we're still not,
Correct.
the question is postcard. Is it redundant? Do we need to do that if we're doing all of this? This is more than we've ever done at any other election
Oh, I know.
ever.
It is a unique circumstance, though. So I would support the expense.
All right, I'll listen to a motion if someone wants to.
A motion to add the postcards to the head of household.
Second.
With all the other
Yes, with
social
all the
media
other-
we
In addition
suggested.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
so that's a
that.
motion.
I feel more comfortable with that myself.
Was that second?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so first and second, unless you already did, but,
Excuse me, Mr. Chair, you already had a
Yes, you already.
yeah, I wasn't sure,
Kayla,
It's
second.
okay.
because David talked as well, so I wasn't
We're
sure.
all in. I can sound we're all.
All right, so this is for postcard also going out, plus all the other social media and other communications to head of household. And any further discussion? Not hearing any? David?
Yes.
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 And I'm a yes. All right. All right, one other announcement, quick, is Veterans Day ceremony. Obviously, Veterans Day, and it's going to be at 10 a.m., because I believe that's before our next meeting. Correct?
Yes.
So, again, same location, obviously across the street, 10 a.m. on Veterans Day. Hopefully, we'll have a larger turnout than usual. I always hope for fill the whole field and the whole thing, but please come out and pay your respect. I appreciate it.
November 10th?
11th. Veterans Day.
November 11th,
10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Anything else? Anybody?
A motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.